Welcome to the Showdown Theme Park Edition. Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times and prepare for 3 rounds of theme park trivia goodness. And your host, Miss Bethany Curl.
Y'all, buckle up, because this here is the wildest trivia in the Wild Wild West. So I hope you're ready to get rid of some kidney stones. That's a rare reference for people who read articles about Big Thunder Mountain and how it may or may not help you pass kidney stones.
Spoiler alert. Apparently it does.
Apparently it does. And it does have to be that coaster. Now that I've thoroughly grossed everyone out, we do have a rousing game of trivia today. I will go ahead and go over a few things. Here in theme park trivia, instead of a JTE rule, we do have a COP rule, which is in honor of the great attraction Carousel of Progress. Basically, the attraction that has repeated itself the most in the history of attractions. So that will be what we are calling our repeat rule. And yes, the contestants will have 3 of them. So now that we have that out of the way,
Here we do.
let's bring in some people.
Well, first off, how about we bring in our co-host? You know him. You love him. The master of the keytar, and he's never stepped foot in any theme park in Florida or California. It is Justin, the Juice.
That is correct. Well, I have stepped foot in a few theme parks, but it was during 2020 when they were all shut down. I got on the ride, snuck in for free. So, I mean, maybe a little bit of that. But in reality, no.
Going on, is what you're saying.
So I am ready to rock. I actually didn't hear what you just said. It was my own talking.
Yeah. Well, the Juice is loose. He's ready to help us tonight.
Here's Juice.
Let's do it.
To officiate, and with that in mind, why don't we bring out our competitors? Introducing first, you may know her as the queen of the movie trivia Showdown TikTok, and one of the most delightful people you'll ever meet. And her favorite ride is the People Mover.
It's a good ride.
Give it up for Miss Abby Freel.
Hello. I'm so excited.
Captain Marvel ears.
Yes.
We are so excited to have you on, Abby.
Yes, thank you for having me. This is I've never been more excited for a stream, so.
Wow, that's an honor.
Yeah.
We're doing a little turning of the tables. What's it like to be on the other side, having to answer the trivia?
I'm nervous. I think all theme park knowledge is going to leave my brain. I've spent so much time absorbing the information, and it's all going to leave the second you ask the first question. So
you got this, girl. You got this.
Yeah, thank you.
You're faith in you.
Yeah, 100% faith. 100% faith.
And her first opponent, and you might know her from the Let's Get Ready Network. She joined us at the last minute, but we're still super excited to have her. And her favorite attraction is the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, which is also one of mine. Give it up for Miss Amber Coates.
Hello. Look at Stitch. Do you think that Stitch is going to help you answer some trivia today, Amber?
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. This is going to be so much fun.
We are so happy you were able to jump in at the last minute.
You saved us.
And we know you're going to elevate the game, but we're excited to see exactly how this competition goes, because our third competitor, you may know him as the head question writer on the movie Trivia Showdown. And he also is a former Disneyland employee. And his favorite ride is the Indiana Jones from the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. The one, the only, PJ Campbell.
Well, that's just like the nicest introduction I could have possibly asked for all of this. So thank you, guys. Hi, everyone. How are you?
Oh, man. PJ, so good to see you as always.
It's good to see you guys.
I'm pretty splendid.
It feels weird to be on the other side of this. I know that Abby's probably feeling it too, and I'm like, I know that I'm going to start losing all of my knowledge the moment we start going through this, so this is going to be fun.
Yay, a bunch of people who know nothing after this part.
Yeah.
It's the alcohol talk.
I promise I'm rooting for all of you. And like I said backstage before we started this, have garnered even more respect for question writers after having to be the one to ask them. So for y'all that are in the stream, for everyone else that helps write questions, for anyone who's writing questions for fan leagues, honestly, I salute you. It's not easy. But it was fun, but it's not easy.
And last but not least, let's bring in the man behind the scenes tonight, but he's going to be on stream here and there. But our partner in crime, AJ Lancaster, he's got some important information to give to you all.
Hey guys, so here at What the Show, we do keep all of our Streamlabs donations to charity. We're going to do that through the entire 2021 period. Tonight's featured charity is the Karen Volpe Preston Legacy Foundation. There's going to be a link to donate yourself in the description, as well as any Streamlabs donations. For a $10 Streamlabs donation, Justin the Juice will answer a question before any competitor. Now this has to be between questions. He will answer before the competitor, and that competitor can choose to go with his answer or their own.
Ooh.
This is a new rule that I have just made up on the spot. However,
this one.
for the month, we have $135.21 for donations to that legacy fund for Karen Volpe. If we can get that to $200 tonight, Justin the Juice and I will jump on at the end of the stream to do the fantasy update for the theme park trivia league.
I personally would like you to be our own Jen Sturger. What can you do to make that happen, AJ? How much do the people have to do?
I think that that's not going to happen no matter what we do. Because I did not prepare any sort of interview question for this. However, I'm going to be in the background. I'm going to make sure that we have a running banner with the screen with the scores between each round. And then I will jump in with donations once again after the question in which they are donated. So yeah, it's streamlabs.com/whattheshow/tip. And we keep this all going for charity here, making this place a weirder, more wonderful world whenever we can.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right,
Love it.
I will see you guys on the flip side.
Bye.
Real quick, before we get started, I think if we go back to the old Schmoes No Movie Show days with the start of season 1 and 2, I think that was a rule where you could ask if that was a true or false answer, like Katie Sackhoff might ask Mark Riley or something like that. Oh, is this answer true? So that just shows how crazy and how far that we've come. And so
Ask a Schmo. That's what it was called.
we appreciate the new level of talent brought into the question writing.
I appreciate that, and I'm sure Abby does too.
Yes, I did.
All right. Now, before we begin round one, I just want to make sure that everyone does have their writing utensils ready. We're about to dive in. I don't really feel like I need to explain the rules too in depth here. I do feel like everyone kind of knows what they're doing. But essentially, in round one, you are going to have 10 categories. If by chance you happen to get all of those 10 categories correct, you will have the possibility to get a bonus question, bringing your grand total to a possible 11 points in round one. Don't forget, you do have 3 COPs, and you are technically allowed to challenge. We have been told by these lovely people they probably will not be challenging us. But if you want to, feel free. We understand. So without further ado, I will go ahead and go around to make sure everyone is ready. I will start with you, PJ. PJ, are you ready?
I am ready.
Amber, are you ready?
Let's go.
Abby, last but not least, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's go ahead.
It's time for the What the Showdown.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you. All right. Question 1 in the category of Disneyland. What year did Disneyland open its gates in Anaheim, California?
And we once again want to remind everyone, don't put the answers in
Yes,
the
I did
live
forget
chat.
that. Thank you for.
Yeah.
Yes.
reminding the people. Yes, everyone, obviously this is for funsies, but just to keep the game honest, keep the spirit honest. I'd love to know what your guess would be, Juice, but I'm afraid that it might.
And 5, 4, 3,
it might accidentally
2,
be correct.
1, and PJ.
Fuck, I forgot. I already out the gate. I said 1955.
Incorrect.
That is correct, actually. So I don't know why you just said incorrect.
Wow, Mike. Wow.
Amber?
1955.
Correct. Abby?
1955.
Oh, we are starting here with a 3-way check.
Except for me.
Yeah. Who? Like, you're not even looking at the document.
And
So Justin will be participating in the next question with a $10 donation from Justin Oliver saying, "What is a theme park?"
I like that, Justin Oliver. I've heard of him before. All right.
I don't know who that is.
Oliver, thank you for your donation. And Juice will be answering this next question here first before all of our competitors have the chance to give an actual legitimate answer. All right. Here we go. Question 2 in the category of Universal. The Horror Makeup Show is one of the last remaining opening day attractions at Universal Studios Florida. What is the only currently operating opening day ride?
I'm going to require a CPO as I can't find my marker.
All right. Well, everyone, our guest answer is going to require COP, so we'll go ahead and give him
Here we go.
All right. In the category of Universal, the question is, the Horror Makeup Show is one of the last remaining opening day attractions at Universal Studios Florida. What is the only currently operating opening day ride?
Horror makeup?
Yeah.
Show. That is not really the important part of the question.
I went to Universal for the first time last year, and I went to the Horror Makeup Show.
Oh, it is so good. I honestly cannot recommend enough. And pens down. All right, Juice. Pens down. What is your attempt at an answer?
I wrote John Kaiser's Playhouse.
That is
That's
unfortunately not correct. So we started Peter last time. We'll go ahead and start with Abby this time, going in the reverse.
Is it E.T.?
That is correct.
Amber, what is your answer?
I'm ashamed to say I didn't pull that.
That's all right. PJ?
E.T.
E.T. All right.
This is where I get real technical. I mean, I'm going to give you all the point, but technically the ride is called E.T. Adventure. But E.T.
So we just had a $78 donation from the one, the only Jake Iacovetta.
Jake, yes.
Which means that Justin has to answer another question. His message was "run it." I think that's because he wants us to go ahead and do that at the end of the show. But in the meantime, I think it's also a little bit because he just only wants Juice to do one more question at this rate.
Please.
But we'll see. We'll see.
That's totally
Jake.
Because we're going to keep this rule going through the entire show.
No.
All right.
Please don't torture us all now.
I don't even have a marker that
I know
works.
it's for a good cause, but all right, here we go. Let's get back into it. Question 3 in the category of Animal Kingdom. Cinderella's castle is the icon of the Magic Kingdom. What is the name of Animal Kingdom's icon? I'm so excited to see what you come up with here, Juice. You don't even know. All right.
Animal Kingdom is Bethany's favorite part.
It is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I will only be a little bit offended if you get this wrong. Juice. Hit me with it.
I went with Elvis, referring to the barbarian's pet Elvis. Great animal.
That's close.
Solid
He's
guess.
an animal. That's a really fair. All right, Amber, would you like to give us a real attempt at an answer?
I used to work there. The Tree of Life or Death, depending on the day.
All right, PJ, hit us with it.
Nothing. I have not been to Animal Kingdom.
It's my favorite. You'll have to go one day. Abby?
Tree of Life.
Abby.
Oh, Abby.
All right, well, the ladies are taking a little bit of a lead here. PJ is only down by 1, though, and there's
Please tie with
plenty
Amber.
of time. Oh wait, is he?
Abby.
Yeah.
Abby.
Abby is in the
Abby
lead
has the
then.
lead.
Abby's got the commanding lead right now.
Abby has the lead right
See,
now.
Abby.
Guys, stop talking about it because it'll stop if you keep mentioning it.
That was the plan. That was the plan.
Yes.
All right, question 4. Disney around the world, in the category Disney around the world. Tokyo Disney Resort is often heralded as the best Disney resort in the world. What is the name of their second gate, or park, as it may also be known? I have to say Disney around the world was the hardest one to write questions for because I haven't been to any of those parks, sadly, one day. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. We're going to go ahead and start with Abby.
Tokyo Disney Sea.
That's correct.
Yeah. Amber.
Tokyo Disney Sea.
Beautiful.
Yes.
PJ.
I had Tokyo Sea.
Oh,
my-
close.
So close.
So close.
So close.
Shit.
Amateur mistake.
You're right.
All right. We're going to hop right on into question 5 in the category of Epcot, which is your favorite part.
My
Epcot is famous for its festivals. Its first and probably most popular festival is held every fall. What is the name of that festival?
I probably would have went with Tokyo Drift on that last one.
ooh.
That'd be fair. That'd be a really fair guess. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. I don't even know who we started with last time. Amber, we're starting with you.
I went full nomenclature. Epcot International Food and Wine Festival.
That is correct.
Beautiful. She went with the full name. I would have accepted food and wine, but you went full on for me. PJ?
Food and wine.
Yes,
Beautiful.
that
And
works.
last but not least, Abby.
I said Spring and Garden.
Oh,
Ah,
It's a
she
good
does
one.
bleed.
You were Flower and Garden.
What
Good
was
guess.
Wait, what? I'm not like questioning you. What was the question? Was it the first one of the
so
year?
the question was, Epcot is famous for its festivals. Its first and probably most popular
Oh, the
festival is
first
held
one.
every
Okay.
fall.
Okay, I didn't hear the fall part. I just was thinking first that happens every year. Okay, cool.
Okay, of like the year. I could see the
I get what you're
confusion.
saying
I
there.
could see the confusion in that.
Yes.
My favorite festival is actually the one that is happening right now, which is the Festival of the Arts. It's in its 5th anniversary, and it's the best one. Sorry, Stuck at Food and Wine Festival of Arts is way better. Going right on ahead, though, to question number 6 in the category of defunct attractions. Also, mad props to Kevin Perger of Defunct Land. His stuff is quality. I don't know why you're watching this. Go watch it. Just kidding. Continue on. A defunct attraction. All right, question number 6. Here's one for you, PJ. What California Adventure opening day and now defunct rides concept had to be reworked after the tragic passing of Princess Diana? Who's
Now I don't.
alive when Princess Diana died?
What was that?
Were you even alive when she died?
No.
I think it was. Did she die in '96?
Yeah.
That was
5,
the year I was born.
4, 3, 2, and a 1. Pens down. 97, actually, I believe she died. You're starting with PJ on this one.
Celebrity limo ride?
Close, but no cigar.
Ooh, it's so
So
close.
close, so close. We'll see what everyone answers with. Abby, going to you.
Superstar Limo?
That's
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 correct.
the one.
Thank you.
And Amber.
I went Rocket Rods because I was like, wait, what?
It's now everyone's themed to Monsters Inc.
It's Monsters Inc. now. Yep.
Just Monsters Inc. You were so close, though, PJ. So close. All
That
right.
stupid ride.
Question 7. It was a terrible ride, from what I understand. Thankfully,
Yes.
I never had to endure it. Question 7. In the category of HHN, aka Halloween Horror Nights, how many years has the hit Netflix show Stranger Things been featured, at least thus far, as a house/maze for you West Coasters at Halloween Horror Nights?
My only knowledge of Halloween Horror Nights is Josh McCouga. That's about it.
That's honestly, if that's your only knowledge, like that's good.
That's okay though,
That's
because
good base
you're
knowledge.
seeing what the person you
And
want to
5,
bring with you to Horror Nights is.
Yeah, that's how I'd be too.
2, 1. Pens down, and we are starting with you, Amber.
3?
Ooh, close. Abby?
2?
That is
yes, and PJ.
2.
Beautiful.
correct. All right.
Can you get us a score update? What's our current score?
All right. Right now we have a two-way tie for second, both with 4, PJ and Amber. And in first place, we have Abby with 6.
Woo woo!
Damn,
Woo.
Abby.
All right, going on ahead here to question 8 in the category of Hollywood Studios. Disney's Hollywood Studios has overgone some changes over the years. What was its name when it opened in 1989? Its OG original name. That's probably the park that has changed the most over the years.
Changed. Yeah.
So its entire original concept.
100% that is the one that's changed the most.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. PJ. Starting off with you.
MGM Studios?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's correct. Amber, going on over to you.
Disney MGM Studios.
Correct.
That's correct. And Abby.
MGM Studios.
All right. Correct.
All right. Also, weird fun fact, and it's like technical full name, which I was not going to hold anyone to. It was like Disney MGM Studios theme park. And I was like, I don't think anyone ever was saying theme park. Like, we knew it was a theme park. But yeah, if you like look it up, the fall was like, yeah, we're not counting that. All right. Question 9 in the category of Magic Kingdom. What iconic ride that opened at the Magic Kingdom in 1975 is the oldest operating coaster in the state of Florida?
And that is a roller coaster. No, but yes.
What?
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
This has to be something alligator related.
Sadly, no. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Pens down. We are starting with you, Abby.
Oh, I said Big Thunder.
Ooh.
That is
Good
incorrect.
guess, but incorrect. Amber.
Space Mountain.
Correct.
And PJ.
Yeah, I said Big Thunder also.
Yeah. I'm just really proud because everyone's always like, Disneyland was first and Walt walked there. And I'm like, some of the best rides are in Disney World, though. So suck it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm very proud of the fact that Space Mountain originated over here on the East Coast. All right. And finally, question 10. Sadly, no one will be getting a chance at the bonus question unless we need to use it later for
Maybe
sudden
juice.
death.
Maybe juice. Someone donates $10. Juice will
Juice
get
will answer the bonus
the
question.
question.
Number 10 in the category of legendary Imagineers. Your question is, Tony Baxter famously reused some animatronics from America Sings while creating what fan favorite attraction?
I think I've been to Space Mountain, actually. Where is Space Mountain?
It's on the moon.
In
Cheers.
Disney, and like all Disney parks.
It's at all of them at this point.
Oh, okay. Then I'm thinking of something else.
Maybe if it is something similar to Space Mountain.
I'll look that
And we got a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Pens down. And we are starting with Abby, I think. If not,
Yeah,
I've
Abby.
decided.
There you go. Splash Mountain.
That is
That
correct.
is correct. PJ?
Splash Mountain.
Correct.
Yes.
And Amber?
I totally went Carousel of Progress. I was like, yeah.
There was a
All
connection
right.
between America Sings and Carousel of Progress, so I can understand how that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Right. What is our current score after round 1, sir?
So we have a two-way tie for second
Ooh.
place with 6 points each. PJ and Amber. In first place with 8 points, Ms. Abby Freel.
Hey.
Jake, you
All right.
freaking turncoat. I see you in the chat.
Thank you, Jake. I
And
miss you.
then you would like to go ahead and spin that wheel first, or if you would like to defer to one of your other opponents.
Oh no,
Great
I don't know. Juice, what do you think?
Ooh. Well, right. There's the great strategy. You could take something off the wheel that they'd really like, or you could try and get that one thing that you really want, but you run the risk of hitting something you don't want.
Oh no,
Like-
I don't know. Do I have to
How manager you are, Juice.
Do you want to keep? You're doing great so far. Do you want to keep this? Do you
Yeah,
want to
let's-
feel the
let's
momentum
just-
go, or do you
let's
feel like you
go.
want to break?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's right. Get it. Go with that momentum. All right, spin that wheel for us, AJ.
Love
The spin is in. The spin is in.
Spin is in.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Okay, wait.
Oh, way to go with that momentum. 'cause
Nice.
that-
Thanks,
that
Juice.
Yeah.
This is going in my candidacy for manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put this on
Real.
your own.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
the part where I
yeah.
say that this is rigged, right?
I'm sending this to Christian tomorrow.
Yeah. Can you read them off real quick?
So you have Legendary Imagineers, Halloween Horror Nights, Disneyland, Disney Around the World, Universal, so that could be either East or West, just Universal in general. Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, or Defunct Attractions.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna go. See, if I do Disneyland, PJ knows it, and if I do anything in Florida, Amber knows it.
It's
So
true.
We'll do Disneyland.
Disneyland. Go with Disneyland.
Yeah, I like it.
That's fair. That is
Smart
totally fair.
move.
All right. So let me just get that pulled up. And Mike Deacon will be asking you
Yes.
your round 2 question.
All right. And remember, multiple choice is available in this round.
Yes.
Okay.
And fueling is also available. So PJ and Amber, have your whiteboards ready, so to speak.
All right. So in the category of Disneyland, the first question. How many drops does the famous flume ride, Splash Mountain, have in its Disneyland iteration?
Oh no, they blend together for me because I go to both of them. Oh no. Okay. Well, if I just do multiple choice, it's all going to be numbers.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
5, 4.
COP.
Okay. How many drops does the famous flume ride, Splash Mountain, have in its Disneyland iteration?
Is it 3?
That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
That was
Nice pull.
very legit.
There were a lot of words I didn't understand in that
Your next
question.
What famous Disney snack was introduced in the 80s when the Enchanted Tiki Room got a new sponsor?
The Dole Whip.
That is correct for another 2 points.
Ooh,
That sounds like
It looks like it's really paid off so far for Abby.
That sounds like the first room I'm going to when I'm at Disneyland.
Oh,
Yes.
10 out of 10 would recommend. Love me some Dole Whip.
Yes.
Your third question. What year saw the opening of Disneyland's second gate, California Adventure?
Ooh, I have a feeling.
2001.
We are still perfect in round 2 for another 2 points for Abby Freel.
Killing it. I think
Killing
she might go
the
perfect.
game right now.
I think she picked right with that spinner's choice.
And in our final question of round 2, Disneyland's Haunted Mansion gets a seasonal overlay featuring what Disney film?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
And with a perfect
Right,
round
perfect
2,
round.
Miss Abby Freel. Fantastic.
Thank
That's
you.
that brings the score up to 16. That's nothing to sniff
Abby,
about. That's
killing the
impressive.
game right now.
So we are at 16 to then tied at 6 and 6 with PJ at 6 and Amber with 6. But let's see how they fare here in round 2. All right. Because we believe in ladies first around these parts, and we have no official rankings in anything, we're going to go ahead and go with Amber next because she was tied. Would you like to spin the wheel, Amber, or would you like to defer?
Let's spin it. Let's go.
Let's spin it. Woo! Spin that beautiful wheel for me, AJ.
Now, if I had to choose, I'd be looking for
What would you be looking for, Juice?
man.
Did you spin a choice?
What is that? Defunct Architects?
Yes, Defunct Architects is exactly.
Did we, AJ, did you spin it?
I don't think that's spun.
I don't know if the spin was in.
It's spun.
It's fun, and it's fun to spinner's choice again?
Yeah,
I
we
would
can
legit
spin it.
take choice.
I mean,
It's spun spinner's choice again.
Spinner's choice. I mean, and most other times it would be a free spin, but I guess spinner's choice we're allowed to use again. So congratulations, Amber. What would you like to choose?
Let's go with my park, Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood
All
Studios. All right, I'll do a quick ear change here because I do have some Hollywood Studios appropriate ears with my Princess Leia ones, since it is essentially basically the Star Wars park now. Let me just get those questions pulled on up for you. I will be administering your 4 questions on Hollywood Studios. And of course, everyone, steals are still available, multiple choice is still available, all of that jazz. All right. Give me just a second.
Keep going. I think it's like 2 more down.
Yeah. All right, I found it. Okay, here we go. The category of Hollywood Studios. Your first question is, what was the original icon of the park?
The Chinese Theater or the Great Movie Ride?
Ooh, that is incorrect. We are open for a steal.
Ooh, steal, yes.
Abby,
I didn't think about it. I was like, oh.
okay. If you have 15 seconds to write down a steal.
I could say I would not have got that one either.
That you wouldn't have, Juice, but
I
you
would have gotten it, but it's okay.
While this is a good choice, there was an original icon.
2, 1. Both of those are what would be considered current icons. Abby, do you have what may have been the original icon?
It's a water tower, like a backlot water tower thing.
I'm going to need a little bit more specific. PJ, do you have a little
Nope,
more specific?
nothing.
All right, technically I would have accepted Mickey Water Tower or the Earful Tower, which is its actual proper name, but Mickey Water Tower. We're missing the Mickey. I want to give it to you, Abby, but
That's okay.
Mickey.
It's a
It needed the Mickey.
Challenge.
So long since they removed it that I
We knew
forgot.
what it was, but we needed that extra
Yeah.
detail.
It's
All right.
okay.
That's good. Okay, so here we go. Question number 2. You've got this, Amber. All right. In March 2020, Hollywood Studios opened up a ride that was the first attraction in Disney history to be based around what iconic characters? Remember, multiple choice is an option. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's go multiple choice.
Multiple choice? All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Chip and Dale, B, Anna and Elsa, C, Mickey and Minnie, and D, Lilo and Stitch.
Mickey and Minnie. C.
Correct.
For 1 point. It was a big deal. It's the first time, surprisingly enough, that the old Big Cheese in charge got a ride for himself. All right. Question number 3. Hollywood Studios' version of Tower of Terror is the only version of the ride that contains what scene? She's wearing the ears. Can she?
No, I'm wearing the ears. I'm like, huh.
Multiple choices available.
Yeah, let's do multiple choice.
Multiple choice. All right.
Good call.
We have A, the 5th dimension scene, B, the 4th dimension scene, C, the 6th dimension scene, or D, the 3rd dimension scene.
I heard it as theme, but now I understand. It's the 5th dimension, A.
That's correct.
That is correct.
That is correct. Yeah, good old Hollywood
Just wanted
Studio.
to mention real quick that we do get a Justin the Juice assist for Amber's next question because Jake Yacovetta is just
Out of control.
the absolute goat. $50 donation.
Oh my gosh.
Jake says Abby is the best of us and PJ is just the worst.
No.
What the hell?
I don't know how this might be personal, but he could have maybe waited until you were answering questions yourself.
Yeah,
But that
was
is
just
the
hurtful.
case that Justin will be jumping in for the assist on this next question. Once
All
again,
right.
thank you so much, Jake. And
And-
once again, we will interrupt this match with a $10 donation or above, and all those donations do go to the Karen Volpe Preston Legacy Fund.
Yo, Jake, I love you.
And
Yeah,
just remember, Amber, that you don't have to listen to Justin's advice.
No, not at all.
You should, but
But we just want to see what he may answer here. All right, question 4. This is your final question in the category of Hollywood Studios. All right. On what attraction can you hear the line, "I am not your mother, break those plates," uttered by little green army men?
Toy Story Midway Mania.
Yes.
Correct. Justin, thank you so much for the assist on that. Unfortunately, because Amber was on it. Also, it was very hard for me to not read that in the way that they say it. I'm not your mother.
Justin, give your answer.
I wanted to.
Oh man, my mind did go to Toy Story.
All right,
Little Green Army Men. So I would have got there eventually, of course.
All right, give us a score update, sir.
So after that, Amber got another 4, so she is up to 10 at this
All
point.
right, for 16, 10, and 6. AJ, roll that beautiful bean footage for us.
You're someone who likes to eat beans.
PJ's got to be feeling a little nervous here. Pressure has been put on by that beautiful, perfect round from Abby, and then Amber really came in. She was
the spin is in.
A couple of times and helped her out.
Perfect.
That may have been his spinner's choice.
Let's go with it. Why not?
Like,
Yeah, let's go with it. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
My answer to every question is Josh McCouga.
Perfect.
Fair. Oh, Jader seems to be pretty hype about the possibility of HHN. All right, so PJ has elected to stick with Halloween Horror Nights.
And this is my favorite category, so this will be fun for me.
And Michael the administrator.
Perfect. It worked out for you then too, Mike.
Yeah. All right, PJ, your first question. Halloween Horror Nights originated at Universal Orlando Resort. In what year did the popularity
1980? What was 1980?
That is incorrect.
We have the option of a steal. Ladies, you have 15 seconds on the clock to come up with an answer. Go ahead and read the question for them again. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Yes, Halloween Horror Nights originated at Universal Orlando Resort. In what year did the popular event begin?
1980 was a great year, though. The Shining, Empire Strikes Back, Blues Brothers.
Good time for
Literally none of those movies.
They all came out in 1980.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amber, we're going with you first.
1990?
Incorrect.
Happy?
I was going to say 1982, but I guess it's 89, right?
1991, the year I was born. It's very, very important. We just would have celebrated our 30th anniversary.
There's a couple years that they didn't do it, right?
Yeah. So we will be celebrating it.
They opened a couple of houses.
I went up a little.
As Halloween Horror Nights, unfortunately.
Also, I'm
Yeah,
doing
it was under a
like Disney years while we're talking about a Universal. So
I just want to jump in real fast and say that I screwed up 3 movie release dates.
we'll
Good job,
forgive you.
Jake.
All right, PJ, your second question. Halloween Horror Nights features icons in its parks all over the world. What is the name of the original beloved clown icon?
Multiple choice.
Okay. A. Jack. B. Jake. C. Chance. D. The director.
Jake Yakubeta.
Is this somebody's Shimoda on draft list?
A?
That is correct.
Yes. Thank you.
Jack the Clown is correct.
And I will let you know that when Chance came to visit us, we did give him the Chance icon lanyard.
I love that.
That's awesome.
I was like, Chance, this is for you. We're in the funds around here.
All right, PJ, your third question. What is the only Universal park in the world to have featured any Harry Potter IP in their Halloween Horror Nights event?
Multiple choice is an option.
I'm going to go multiple choice just in case.
All right. A, Orlando. B, Japan. C, Singapore. D, Hollywood.
I'm going to go Japan.
You are
That
correct.
is correct.
Okay.
They do have a Death Eaters show that they do there.
Yep.
For some reason, J.K. Rowling does not allow us to use it in the States, but let them do that
Let's
there.
do
So
it in
that's cool.
Japan.
Good for Japan.
Good for Japan. Absolutely.
PJ, your final question. Before Halloween Horror Nights got its current moniker, what was its original name?
Fright Night?
You got it.
Yeah, 2 points.
Good
Very
job, PJ.
hesitated there. So solid 4 points that round. Solid 4 points. All right.
If I did math
I've
better
heard
in my
of
head,
that.
but that's okay.
10,
I've heard
10,
of that ride
16.
before.
I'm impressed.
All right, and we are entering round number 3.
I'm put on my firework ears because we're about to enter the grand finale. Woo.
Oh, that's great.
You all know how round number 3 works, and we have 10 categories tonight. So you will pick 3 numbers from 1 through 10. And
Abby,
we're going
you're
to
up
start with
first.
Miss Abby Freel. What are your numbers?
1 through 10. 3, 6, 9.
Sexy
All right.
numbers.
Sexy numbers.
Sexy numbers. Sexy numbers. All right, again, because ladies first, and we still have a tie. So Amber, you're up to bat.
2, 8, 10.
2, 8, and 10, leaving us PJ Campbell.
Also sexy numbers.
1, 5, 7.
1, 5, and 7.
Oh God,
All
Keller,
sexy numbers.
so good at
Great
picking
picks,
the
great
second
picks,
number.
Category number 4, we're just going to let Juice and AJ fight it out afterwards.
Ain't that the truth? All right. Okay, Abby. You picked that. Okay, so we're gonna go again, ladies first, since we are in a tie for second place. Amber, you're going to answer your question, your 2-pointer question first, since Miss Abby is leading. Let's see if she can get a
What
a
category?
technical knockout. Your question and your 2-pointer is going to be in defunct rides.
All right.
I mean, administering these questions here. I think.
Yep.
Defunct
Defunct attractions. These are
Very well.
attractions that no longer exist for one reason or the other.
Sadly. All right. So here we go. Your 2-pointer in the category of defunct rides. What defunct Universal Studios attraction was delayed in opening due to sensitivity issues over tornadoes hitting the greater Orlando area?
Is it the Jaws ride?
Ooh,
No,
that is
unfortunately.
incorrect. The answer was Twister. Ride it out.
Mm.
Who knew?
Pre-shows ever because Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt refused to share a screen. All right. So Amber,
PJ, we next.
that was yours. PJ will be next. He picked the category of Universal. So PJ,
All right.
in your category, you've just been sticking with Universal
Apparently,
here tonight.
I'm okay with that.
Ironically, he worked at Disney, folks. No. All right. Your 2-pointer in the category of Universal. Everyone, pour one out for Mike Carlson here. Because your question is, in E.T. Adventure, what is the name of E.T.'s teacher?
Whew.
I see 2 people who know this answer.
Why can I pull that one?
Nope. I really don't know.
All right, Mike Carlson, this one is for you. Botanicus.
Oh my God. Wait, do we have Podcast the Ride listeners on this stream right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We went,
Probably David knew that one.
we went to actually the Orlando Showdown live event. In the very same week, Podcast the Ride came to Orlando and did a live event. It was a very busy week for us. It was a great show.
The
They
week that,
did.
like Orlando, the Showdown, the Showdown was in Orlando, and Podcast the Ride was in Chicago, and I went to
The
that
same
one.
night.
Yeah. So we did, they did Avatar Flight of Passage, and that room, like everyone was
Blew
dying
up.
laughing. That was the
Everyone blew
funniest
up when they did
hour. Like they're just, I love they're also, yes. Big shout out to Defunctland, big shout out to Podcast The Ride. I don't know what y'all are doing here. Their stuff is better. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So Amber, we're gonna bounce back to you since you and PJ are still behind Miss Abby. And you picked category 8. Which is going to respond with Disney around the world. Oh boy. I know that sounds a little scary, but I have full faith in y'all.
BCD, to your fun fact, Harrison Ford shot the scene. The casting didn't fall through. The deleted scene is on the Blu-ray. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Disney
Well, that was the next question. You ruined it.
And your 3-pointer. All right. Which overseas Disney park takes the prize of tallest castle in any Disney park?
I believe that's Shanghai.
For 3 big points,
That was
it
huge.
sure as hell is.
That was huge.
And that is Enchanted Storybook
Great
Castle.
point.
And they took the prize from us here in Orlando. Cinderella's castle used to be the tallest. Damn you, China. Just kidding. Good for them. I would love to see it. I'm sure it is beautiful.
Right?
3 huge points. That is taking Amber's new score up to 13, I believe. PJ
The luckiest number there is.
Abby is still in the lead with 16 points. So we're going to bounce back to PJ here. He picked 5, which corresponds with Hollywood Studios.
Oh fuck.
We're going to pull that on up.
Hollywood Studios.
Your 3-pointer in Hollywood Studios, PJ, is what is the name of the dinosaur that also serves as an ice cream stand that towers over Echo Lake? It's a tough one, I'm not going to lie.
Gertie?
Correct.
You only know that when you hear it. That is
That's 100% why I know.
That was amazing.
I was gonna, if you were getting that wrong, I was literally going to like punch you virtually for Teresa's sake because she would be
I
so
knew.
mad at you.
Yeah, she would have been furious with me.
Yeah.
All right. We are going to be jumping back. We still are both behind Abby. She still is in the lead at 16 points. Abby, I want you to be able to answer around 3 things. So
I know. I feel bad. You wrote all these questions.
If Amber can get.
Wow, way to
this
throw
5
shade.
points.
Jesus Christ, Abby.
No, she worked so hard on the
Not
question.
gonna lie.
All right. So category 10 is what you picked, Amber, and that is going to correspond with Magic Kingdom. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if I can find it here on my sheet, and we'll be good to go. Oh no, it's further down. The suspense. I like building a suspense.
There it is.
Okay,
Okay.
your 5-pointer in the category of Magic Kingdom. Actually, I think Amber might be able to pull this one. All right. Sharing the Magic is a statue that is moved all over Main Street, USA. Who does the statue depict?
That would be Roy Disney and Minnie Mouse.
Abby's gonna have to answer some questions.
Love that.
So,
Real
no.
quick,
yes.
another $20 donation from Mr. Jake Iacovetta. He donates more often when you pronounce his last name correctly. We can all agree that Juice has a better mustache than PLD, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm not gonna compare mustaches.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I mean,
Everyone's-
I did state on the record
You don't have
that
to.
PLD's was the best in the biz, and my lovely co-host had a very close second. So I'm going to stand by that. And
Okay.
you know I love your stash.
All right.
All right.
So,
Abby,
Juice
you're
will be
gonna have to-
answering before this next question. And
I'm
then.
gonna ask,
What's that?
Abby, we're going to. Yeah, PJ's up next. 'Cause
Yeah, it
he's
should be
still
me
down
first.
13.
Oh.
And we have your last category was 7, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I just want to verify. Oh, okay. You might be in luck. Disneyland,
Oh,
the original,
interesting.
the place
All right.
where Walt himself went. And I know for a fact, because I wrote these questions, that the last question is based around California Adventure. All right.
Interesting. All right.
Your 5-pointer in the category of Disneyland. The fan favorite DCA lounge, Carthay Circle, has a drink on their menu in honor of the creator of Disneyland, Mr. Walt Disney himself. It is known as Walt's drink of choice. What is that drink?
That is so specific.
I
Holy
know.
shit.
I will give you something if you don't answer the full thing, because the full thing is very specific. If you can pull like the liquor part of it, I will give you the points.
Fuck. Bourbon?
Unfortunately,
Oh, so close.
that is very close. Unfortunately, the drink is a Scotch Mist. I would have accepted Scotch as the answer.
Sure.
Apparently, a Scotch Mist is a Johnny Walker Black Label Scotch with a lemon peel served over crushed ice. And yes, I did learn that question because Podcast The Ride is obsessed with Carthay Circle. I feel
That
like
makes
I've
sense.
been, and I've never been.
That's a great question.
I may or may not have got it right. I did, but
I don't believe you.
I have an answer. No, I did. I didn't get it right. But I have an answer.
Goddard would have gotten that one right.
Well, with that, PJ, you are eliminated, unfortunately,
That's
but
all right.
you gave it your all. We're going to bounce to Abby for her first question here, where she could tie it up.
So it's a martini gin, of course, stirred with while staring at an unopened bottle of vermouth. If anyone can tell me that movie reference in the chat, you're the.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Please.
Go ahead, AJ.
It's the Kingsman.
It is.
Yes.
I should have guessed knowing you, Juice. All right, Abby, you're first up here with your 2-pointer. You picked category 3, which represents Halloween Horror Nights. So your 2-pointer and Halloween Horror Nights. I don't think this one's that bad. I think you got this. All right, 2-pointer category Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay.
What popular AMC drama was a fixture at HHN in the mid-2010s?
Walking Dead.
Just like that, we got a tie ball game, folks. 18-18. She could win it all with question in the category of 6. And I will tell you that corresponds with Epcot. So prepare for a 3-pointer in Epcot. All right, this one's a little tricky, but I will take it. All right. 3-pointer, category of Epcot. There were 2 countries in the World Showcase that were not opening day pavilions. Name one. 15 seconds on the clock.
Morocco.
That is correct.
Wow.
And what the Showdown theme park trivia champion, Miss Abby Freel.
Very nice.
We don't give out belts in this league. We give out magic bands, which are belts for your wrist.
Yes.
We'll be shipping a magic band your way, Abby. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. This was super fun, and I got to play against really awesome people, so thank you.
Hells yeah. I'm going to put on my confetti celebration ears in honor of your victory.
Now I'm curious what that 5 was. I'm like,
Let's play it through.
What the 5-pointer would have been in Epcot? Is that what you want to
Or
know?
my 5-pointer? Like
For
what
her.
my
Whatever.
Yeah, what Abby's 5-pointer would have been in the category, let's see, 9. 9? Ooh. Yeah, it's a good thing you don't have to. Well, no, you may have been able to pull it. You pulled Legendary Imagineers.
Okay.
5-pointer in Legendary Imagineers. Let's go ahead and pull that up. We didn't get to really ask a ton of Imagineer questions tonight, so let's ask it to you. Let me pull up that question real quick. And this is fair game because we've already declared a winner. So if anyone knows this, buzz in. Feel free to answer. All right. Okay. And this actually is my favorite Imagineer, so I will be offended if you get it. No, I'm just kidding. But the answer is my favorite Imagineer. All right. In the exit of the Avatar Flight of Passage queue, there is a corridor where you can find 3 handprints. One is of James Cameron, the director of the film. The other, John Landau, the producer of the film. And finally, the handprint of the lead Imagineer of the ride. Who is that Imagineer? Abby?
Joe Road.
Yes.
Yeah, best earrings in the biz. That's my boy.
I have totally met him.
He's like,
You
he
met.
like sometimes is chilling at Nomad Lounge, and so many people have told me they're like, I was at Nomad Lounge and Joe Brody was chilling there. I'm like, why has that never happened to me? Because I'm literally obsessed with that man.
I worked in guest relations at both Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios.
Well, that makes sense. He did
That's
pretty much
awesome.
great all Animal Kingdom. That's my boy. I did also have it. Basically, all of my round 3 questions. That's a lie. 2 out of my 3 round 3 questions on Legendary Imagineers were based on Joe Rohde. The other one was about the Tokyo Disney Seas version.
Nice. What was your bonus? Now I'm curious.
Oh, the bonus question in round 1, I can tell you.
Yes.
I got to throw this in because I didn't have a category where it would have fit, but I wanted to ask it. Well, what Walt Disney World Resort does the monorail go through?
Oh, the Contemporary. Yeah.
I was like, I didn't have anywhere where that would fit in as a question, so it just seemed appropriate for it to go in the bonus. But yeah, thank you all so much for playing. I honestly was super impressed. I have a bunch of questions that were not asked yet, so if anyone ever wants to come, swing by this way and answer.
Well, that's it's kind of funny that you mentioned that. There's somebody actually that's been waiting backstage. That well, he expressed some malcontent and not being involved in today's match. But you know what? Let's just let him talk.
Oh, look at this guy. Hi, Jader.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, man?
What up, neighbor?
Nothing, man. What up? I actually wanted to jump on so bad. I've been playing throughout. I was like yelling at PJ for not knowing 1991.
That's fine.
But
I was yelling at me too for doing math wrong. So
it's all good. It's all good. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm trying to do the PLD and juice look now. Shave the beard off.
It's looking good.
Nice.
Looking great.
Yeah, guys. But yes, sign me up right now for round 2. Let's do this. I am so ready.
Abby versus Jader.
Oh no, that's so much.
Are you in?
Fine.
I just want to play again. I'm like, let's go.
All right. Who? The Magic Band is on the line, folks.
And
Very important.
Wait, are we playing right now?
I have some breaking news on this front too. It won't just be Abby versus Jader. He can't get on the stream right this minute, but you've also been challenged by Mr. Chance Ellison.
Oh shit!
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay.
Girl power. I have full faith in you. I think you can do it.
Thank you.
You got
Ben
it.
Goddard even
Let
showed
me
up
tell you.
to give some
Ben,
congratulations.
Ben, how you doing?
But they asked about the drink at Carthay Circle, the Snow White one, and I said you would have known it. So.
And I do feel
Ben,
like
did you know that? Like honestly,
Yeah.
did you know that?
I don't know if he was watching it.
Ben,
Or it was the
Ben
one.
Goddard
wasn't it?
might
It's like
actually
It was
be able to
Walt's
give
drink.
his ass.
Let's get Goddard on this too, though.
If you're still in the
Yeah.
chat, answer with Walt's drink of choice. Let's see if you know it. No,
No, not poison apple.
I
Thank
had
God.
I do feel like PJ was one of the people that got the harder round 5. Again, talk about subjectivity of round, like the 5 pointers in round 3. I
You
was
got
like,
the hardest round
out of
five
the
one.
ones people were asked.
Round 3.
Yeah,
That's
so
okay. It's almost like it's all subjective, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that's okay.
He's not crying about it. He's not going to go on an after show. He's just taking the loss like a champ.
I mean, let's be real. I picked the park that I know the best, and I did not know it the best. I was like, oh.
Hey, I had to multiple choice through Halloween Horror Nights, and I did math wrong. It's fine. Anything can happen when you're under the lights.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Absolutely.
I want to see Ben Goddard. You want to get on theme park trivia? Coming in with that Scotch Mist answer.
That was a really smart goal there, Ben. Honestly.
I think, looking at this comment, I think we need Ben Goddard
I
on.
googled the menu, and it's literally like Walt's drink of choice, and I was like, Disneyland would.
Oh.
It's Walt.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
AJ will manage Ben in the next match. I'll manage Abby, and Mike will manage Jader.
Coming in close.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
do this.
I'm
Let's
so-
go.
That was so well played.
See, Jader's a local, so that's why I'm scared of him.
Yeah, Jader knows his stuff. He knows his stuff.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you my weak point right now. Those California questions that you got and for round 1, I was like, what? I was like,
They can be really hard. I was like,
yeah, no, you guys went deep in there, man. But it was great. I had such a good time watching this.
I feel like some of my favorite categories that I wrote didn't get asked yet, so I definitely am excited to.
All right, so for a $5 donation, we'll offer one more category.
No, because I need to save them for when the Magic
Yeah.
Band.
Yeah, save them for later. Trust me, you're gonna want them.
I'll write a couple
yeah.
rounds real quick. I do actually have a question. I actually have a question from a theme park that's in Wisconsin. It It's like one of two theme. No, it's like it's the only theme park in Wisconsin. Bay Beach in Green Bay. It's a little kid ride. You don't go if you're over the age of 13. But there was a famous music star that would attend the ride, Zippin' Pippin, and one day he rented out the entire theme park for himself just to ride Zippin' Pippin all day long.
Was it Scotty?
It wasn't Scotty Pippen. And anyone tell me?
Was it Billy Boy?
Celebrity?
I got it. No, this was a long time ago. I'll give you a. This was like in like the 70s or the 80s. So it's like this was actually let me look up when he died. It's not. I'll give you a hint. He is dead.
Elvis
Jacob
Presley.
knows this.
Andre the Giant.
It is Elvis Presley.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
That was a good pull. That was a good pull. It's like Stacey Howard at that.
I was gonna say, no Casey over here.
Jader, I do think I have a specific question that I'm going to add to my questions just for you, since I served you one. I'm going to ask you, what's the best old fashioned at Twosome Chocolate Emporium?
Oh, chocolate Emporium. No, hands down. I
Right here.
freaking forget the old fashioned's name, but it was definitely the best old fashioned till this day that I've had in my life. And I was actually supposed to go see you guys next week, but I won't be able to make it.
Yeah, during.
I had to cancel my trip. I was gonna write to Mike, but then he was all hyped about the show. I was hyped about the show that I was like, I'll talk to him later.
We were all hyped about the show.
Yeah. I was gonna go down for Super Bowl weekend and go see you guys, but my son he has COVID, so
Oh, dude, I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
yeah, it's fine, man.
Okay.
Hey, he'll pull through. He's a tough little guy, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna obviously have to quarantine for 2 weeks, so I won't be able to do it. But I'm planning maybe end of February. I'm gonna go check you guys out. I'll absolutely be there in April, though.
April. I know we'll see you in
I mean,
April.
we're gonna see you in April.
Absolutely.
For
But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm excited. Abby won our first What the Showdown Magic Band. We've got some steep competitors. We have a whole theme park week here. Jeez, look at us.
I know. And you gotta get you have to get Maxwell Haddad on here as well. I know he was first to be on it.
I know.
He had to cancel tonight,
I know,
unfortunately.
we're gonna have to reschedule. I would imagine like a fatal 5-way next time. Invite some of y'all back. We got a couple of new competitors coming in.
It's going
Max
down.
come in, do the whole thing. I'll write some more questions. It'll be
We're gonna get Goddard on too. We're gonna get Goddard.
Yeah.
I didn't get to announce like the actual prize, but Abby's getting a free pass to Universal.
A free what?
when she
A
can
free
use
pass
it.
to Universal when you can use it.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'll come visit.
I think if I could get to a Magic Band, Abby would love that. I don't know.
I only have fun fact about Magic Bands. I went in 2014 and got the 1.0 version, and I haven't gotten the 2.0 one yet.
Well, this
so.
could be your time because
I
you
know.
just- So, I did recently just buy 6 of the new pink sparkly ones and made them all bridesmaids ones. So I'm just saying, I'm willing to make a theme park trivia champion one.
Oh my god, that'd be excellent.
It will not be my first Magic Band bedazzle. It will not be my last. Magic Band.
You should make it pink, and then when Chance wins, still give it to him.
Oh yeah, I think he'd really like that.
Yeah.
Peter, if you want it, would you like the pink one?
I'll rock a pink one.
All right.
Fine.
You heard
Go
it
with
here
that,
first, y'all. Junior will rock the pink one.
I'll rock the pink one, no problem.
Like honestly.
But yeah, man. Oh man.
So you know who really likes beans?
Who really likes beans?
Oh, so I have no idea where to go with that transition.
Oh.
However, continuing in our theme of just actual craziness. So we've got just about 10 minutes left that we're on stream tonight. And Juice and I will be doing our recap. But before that, just everybody, where can we find you? I know, Amber, you're kind of new to being on camera on this space, and it was so awesome hanging out with you in the Video Drew post show on Sunday.
Thank you. So yeah, it was a lot of fun on Video Drew show. You can find me all over Twitter, Instagram at Takara Kanashi. I will put it in my name now. And I'm on the Let's Get Ready network. Hold on. There we go. So I'm on the Let's Get Ready network. Actually, this week, a lot of draft coverage. Just finished up some interviews. So if you haven't seen them yet, go check them out. Doing LGR reviews of WandaVision basically drops every Sunday. So yeah, lots of fun. It's me and Justin Hamilton, aka Hamilton.
Loving that show so far.
Oh,
I am loving it.
We love it. Love it so much. And I'll be more of a feature there, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Abby,
Okay.
where can the fine people of the internet find your beautiful face?
Y'all can find me at Abigail Freel on all social media and at the Showdown TikTok and other Showdown things. Go on the Discord and talk to me there. So come hang out. We'll talk about the draft.
Getting ready for your second appearance on Theme Park What the Schmodown against Jada Paramo and Chance Ellison.
Yes.
Correct.
Catch me watching a lot more, not that I already don't watch it every week, but more Defunctland and Guess the World and like all those.
Theme Park History.
Yeah,
Theme Park History. I love Theme Park History.
I just got into Theme Park History in the last couple months, actually. So I've been
Right, also really good.
Yeah, very good stuff.
Very, very comical, but very informative. PJ, where can the fine people of the internet find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at PJ_Campbell, and you can find me over at the PJ Campbell Network. We do all sorts of stuff over there. Go check it out. And you can find me at the Schmodown, where I write the questions. Be nice to the writers. We're only human. Thank you.
Be nice to the writers, people. I feel the pain now.
We love
When you're not preparing for your potential dethroning of the Magic Band, where can the people of the internet find you?
Is this me? Sorry.
Yes,
No,
that is
I'm
you.
kidding. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, infamous J13, on Facebook, Jada Paramo. You can catch me on the draft this week. Hopefully I get drafted to a team. We'll see where I go, if I go. And then you'll see me on this show for round 2. Well, round 1 for me, round 2 for Abby, and we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me promote my show that I never promote ever.
Promote it.
So I have a podcast called the Jader and Kyle Show. Basically, we bring on whoever wants to jump on. We talk movies and just go deep dive into whatever film my guest wants to talk about. Tomorrow, we will be discussing Big Trouble in Little China.
Just watch that.
So if you guys want to jump on, and I'd really appreciate it, I'm going to put it on my Facebook link and I'll put it on my Instagram link. I have my boy Sam Suarez. He's jumping on. He was a big time tattoo artist here in South Florida. He moved over to Texas now. He's been on Tattoo Nightmares on Spike TV, so he does pretty good work. But he's a big fan of the film, and he's like, dude, let's talk it. So that's tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys want to jump on, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah. I can be there.
Well, we're going to go ahead and let AJ and Juice wrap us up here with their rundown. But again, I just want to thank all of our guests for coming on. Again, everyone, don't hate on writers. They're trying their best, okay?
Hell yeah.
Y'all hang out backstage for a little bit. We're just going to go ahead and do a quick breakdown of tonight's events. And all right. So, Justin, we have seen one of the most formative matches in What the Showdown history. What is your recap of tonight's events?
I can honestly say that this was the greatest movie park trivia or theme park trivia match I've ever seen, hands down.
Absolutely. What did you think about faction-wise, as far as what this means for faction implications for PJ coming from Faction Botanicus to Miss A Botanicus question?
That was a big. I feel like he runs a risk of getting dropped from that faction. I mean, when you come from a faction where your name of the faction is literally the answer to the question, and you get it wrong, it's hard to live that down. But that doesn't mean that he's not still a great competitor.
But here's the thing: we're used to Bobby Gucci in the Schmodown. He might actually get dropped from faction manager Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci, be a big mistake. She could trade. I would trade him, and I'd trade up for maybe like a Ben Goddard or a Jader Paramo, somebody that hasn't like shown themselves yet, but somebody that is, talks a big game. So I'd go around like that.
Do you think that they could actually manage a trade with a draft pick from next year with the Hurricanes for Jader Paramo? He does have the contenders match.
I mean, you could give up a first round draft pick of next year. We've seen that happen before. You could do that.
Yeah, it's not unfamiliar to our territory.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Miss Abigail Freel being managed by Chris Pratt in the Mouse Rat faction, that is a big win for Mouse Rat and therefore the entire city of Pawnee, Indiana.
People didn't think they were going to win one match this year, and Abby Freel said, "No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to win them all."
It's amazing. It's amazing to see what happened there. Yeah. And any words to Amber Coates and her faction? What faction is she in again?
I believe she was of the Loose Goose faction.
Oh, yes.
They were one of those middle of the road, but they made a great pick with signing her, and she's going to continue to do great things. I believe the next time she plays, she's going to win. She showed that she had a lot of the five point type of knowledge. So I think you just got to get maybe teams could be a great strength. Roll off back. Maybe we get a competitor like Jimbo Magumbo. He's a great guy. Be a great pick.
Is that the guy who's always waiting outside of the corn dog stand?
I've served him at Pizza USA a few times. Great guy.
Yeah, not the famous corn dogs at Disneyland. The one that you can find at literally any county fair across Middle America.
Exactly, and I believe if somebody for the managers listening to this show, I believe if you can get somehow resurrect Elvis Presley and get him out of the grave, get him back, get him trained, he'd be a future champion.
Yes. But that has to wait till, about 6 months until we do the mid-season free agency special. Until then, Justin the Juice, where can they find you?
Oh, well, you can find me doing all sorts of shenanigans, trying to get Jacob Whitney drafted and signed. We just released this pretty fun promo today into the Facebook group of the Showdown, and I think if you listen to it, you'll have a lot of fun. I did the music. I wrote did an arrangement of the Halloween theme mixed with Paint It Black, and it took me 6 hours, but it was worth every second of it. And
so beautiful, so dirty.
Fun. Check it out.
So beautiful. But with that, we're going to wrap up. We're going to sign off here. Reminder, #SmashCancer, as well as go and support Karen Volpe's Endowment for the Arts. Link in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And for that, we will call it a night. Cheers, y'all.
Squeeze it easy.